At 9 o'clock, we have Boise State, which started off the season very lackluster with a 0-1 start against Oregon State. Traveling to New Mexico, which started off the season 1-0. Boise State favored by 17.5 points on CBS Sports Network. And it's starting to become panic time for the Boise State Broncos. It's not quite panic time yet, but last year they didn't have the greatest season. 7 or 8 wins. This was a down year for Boise State, but everyone just assumed that was just a down year for Boise State. But they start off with a 17-point loss to Oregon State, and obviously that is not the best sign to get things going here early on. Taylor Green last game went 19-28, threw for 155 yards, 0 touchdowns to 1 interceptions. He also led on the ground, 11 rushes for 102 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Ashton Gianti had 6 catches for 52 yards. Miles Kendrick for New Mexico went 14-17, threw for 170 yards, 2 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, and had 82.4% completion percentage. Sherrod White on the ground had 13 carries for 58 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Jordan Porter had 5 catches for 54 yards and a tutty. I know what you're thinking. These two teams play in the same conference. They must have history with each other. They, in fact, do. They've played 12 times. Boise State has won 11 of those 12 times. Really dominated the Lobos. Last 5 games have gone to Boise State from 1984 to 2021. Has been their winning streak. I'm sorry, no, that's not true. I'm sorry, 2016 to 2021. I misinterpreted my BSU, obviously, for 1984. It was obviously written pretty poorly, but 2016 to 2021, last 5 years they have obviously not lost to New Mexico. I think what is really interesting to look at here is Boise State. If Boise State loses this game, this could be a sign of real worry. You could really start to worry about the Broncos here. It could be a start of a panic in Idaho. New Mexico, on the other hand, could be a huge, huge victory for the Lobos. The Mountain West doesn't have too many teams still playoff eligible after Boise State obviously lost opening weekend, Colorado State, Wyoming lost week 0. Air Force is obviously still eligible. San Diego State lost. They lost a lot of their better teams. Air Force and Fresno State being the only 2 teams that really have a chance of winning the Mountain West, still standing, undefeated. New Mexico has a chance to keep their playoff hopes alive, although how very small they are. I think Boise State has a big bounce-back game after that disappointing game against Oregon State. I think they go to New Mexico, and I think they kind of dominate them. I think they win, and I think they cover that 17.5-point spread.